Hello, it's AliMECH. In today's video, we will do engine oil change on this 2023 Nissan Rogue 1.5 liter 3-cylinder turbo engine. This is the first oil change for this 2023 Nissan Rogue. I will walk you through everything you need to change the engine oil and the filter and then reset the oil change. So after watching this video, you will be able to change the engine oil at home and save some good amount of cash, plus it's very satisfying when you do it yourself. So here are all the things we need for doing an oil change. 0W20 fully synthetic engine oil, we're gonna need 5 quarts of that. Engine filter, this is the part number here. For the drain bolt, we're gonna need 14mm. Filter socket in case it was too tight to open it, but for tightening up, we always tighten with hand. A flat screwdriver, a plastic clip plier, or something like this. But if you don't have any of these, a flat screwdriver will be enough. For the cleaner, I use brake cleaner, funnel, this size will be perfect, gloves, and I used microfiber towel, and a big oil drain pan like this. Alright, let's pop the hood. Moving the latch to the left side to release the hood, and then putting hood support rod. So here is the fill plug. You always make sure that you can remove the fill plug first before draining. In case if you drain the engine oil and the fill cap stuck, then you won't be able to fill the engine oil again. So I always recommend that. Loosen it and put it back again without tightening it. There are 3 tabs holding this engine cover. You can pull it up and it comes out just like this. It's easier to get access to the fill plug in case if you have shorter funnel, but even with this funnel, you can still do it with the cover on. And here is the dipstick located in the front left side of the engine. We're gonna have to start with removing this under engine cover, which holds on with 16 plastic clips and 2 10mm bolts. So whenever doing an oil change, make sure the car on a flat surface, especially in our case because we're gonna have to jack up the front end from the subframe and put it on a jack stand. And when you're putting on a jack stand, it has to be a location like this. Even when you check it with your hand, you will feel it's a strong part of the body. Now I'm gonna lower the jack and bring the jack from the back and put it under the subframe for extra safety. Alright, let's get under the car and remove all these 16 plastic tabs plus these 2 10mm bolts. I'm gonna start with this tool. The angle on it gives a good leverage for taking these plastic tabs out. Next, I'm gonna remove the 2 10mm bolts. For the flat places, I use the plier and works the same. Even if you don't have any of these tools, a flat screwdriver will be enough. Just be gentle on the plastic tabs because the dirt will make it stuck and it will be easy to break it. Just take your time and pry it from sides and then it will come out. Alright, the cover is removed. Let's take the 14mm and put the oil drain pan under the car. Here's your drain bolt and here's the engine filter. Okay, let's remove the drain bolt. Keep in mind if the engine is hot, the oil will be too thin and it will hit the subframe and make a splash. It's a good idea to leave the engine at least 1 hour to cool down the oil a bit, so it doesn't make any mess, and also don't burn your hand. While the oil is draining, let's put the filter socket on the ratchet and turn it counterclockwise. That's the benefit when you have a big oil drain pan. It will be under the drain bolt and also the filter as well. So after loosening up with a ratchet, we're gonna loosen up with a hand, and when you feel it's light, let your hand go and give it some time till all the oil will be drained. Then we can remove it and not make a mess. I always clean where the gasket is sitting, then you will be sure that the old gasket not left on it. For the crusher washer on the drain bolt, I usually don't change it with every oil change. If I don't see any damage on it, I just clean it and put it back. But if you change with every oil change, it's way better. Let's tighten it down and then we're gonna follow it with a torque wrench to 25 foot-pounds of torque. Next, spray some brake cleaner and keep everything clean in case if you have any leak. Then it will be easier to know. So with the new filter, it's important to lube the gasket with the oil that we already have. Therefore, the filter not gonna be stuck for the next oil change. And pre-filling the filter is optional. Alright, let's hand tighten it till you can't twist it anymore. Next, spray some brake cleaner and wipe everything off. So for now, I'm not gonna put the cover back on till after turning on the engine and checking for any leak. Let's jack up the car and remove the jack stands and lower the car. Now we're gonna pour 5 quarts, 4.7 liter, 0W20 fully synthetic engine oil. It's easier when it's like this, you just have to pour the whole bottle in the engine. Alright, let's take the funnel with the rack under it and put the cap back on. Alright, let's pull the dipstick and wipe it off and put it back again. It's at the second dot, which is full. At the meantime, you can use the same microfiber towel or rag and clean the engine cover. Alright, let's start the engine and do the engine oil reset. But before doing that, let's get under the car and look for any oil leak. You're gonna have to check the oil filter and also the drain bolt. In this case, we don't have any leak, so we are good to go. With using the buttons on the left side of the steering wheel, go to the gear icon and go all the way down to the maintenance oil control system. We're gonna press OK and it will reset it. Press yes. Now we're gonna go back to oil and filter. Here you can put a reminder. I will put it on 7000. When it reaches 7000, it will give you a reminder for oil change. We will reset that, confirm, and we're gonna go back. Now we're gonna jack up the car again and put the engine cover with 16 plastic tabs and 2 10mm bolts. If you are not using jack and jack stand for engine oil change, these plastic ramps will be enough for you. Okay, the engine cover is back and all secured. Now we're gonna lower the car. And that is how to replace engine oil and the filter on this 2023 3-cylinder turbocharged Nissan Rogue. I will make sure to put all the links in the video description box below for all the tools and the products I used in this video. Hope you guys found the video useful and learned something new. If it was, like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.